The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. One step from playing in the AFC title game. This divisional round contest is on. Darius Davis to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now run here with Amari on Hampton. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Hampton. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
First and 10 now from the 46. Now Herbert to throw. Throw is there for Rondé Gadsden. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Go.
Herbert now off the play fake. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long it might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go now. 19-18.
Motioning the tight end left. Pass play on 1st and 10. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Raiders.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 43. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Man downfield, and he finds Besh. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Running it after the penalty. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Another give here to Genty. Second down run, good for 4, and that brings up 3rd down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Gain 15 there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Ready up.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They give left side to Genty. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. He will bring up 3rd down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Get up.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Vegas.
Complete to number 13.
The Raiders finish off their opening drive. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Showing a little burst so far. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Kappa.
Hampton trying the left side. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Set. Set.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Gets his running back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
That's 16
yards.
on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Lion. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Herbert. Going with a screen to Hinton. And he's taken down at the 30. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
80, 21.
Herbert from the gun. Catch is made. That's Trey Harris. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
This is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comeback in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Sometimes I just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Go.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Leads to 2nd and
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down.
5-9, 5-9. Set.
Hampton. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers take a second quarter lead. So, Rock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Raiders 7. Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On target to Thornton. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Trying to throw this from the gun. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton over the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back to Hampton. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
And we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Into the hands of Ganson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
At the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. To throw, Herbert. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the
I may love watching a great
line.
thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10 from the 43. Now Herbert to throw. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
27-yard line.
All set now. First and 10. Now an inside handoff to Harris. Great decision to bounce this outside. Brock gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
380.
Hampton gets the handoff. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 13-point lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Throwing from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. He's going to throw this one. And again, interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another, third and long. Here he goes, third and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Herbert, first and 10. Setting up the running back screen. There's a lane past the 45. And he's all the way down at the 32-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Got to be pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Escapes the pocket. Herbert lost the football. But the Chargers were the first to get to that one, so it'll stay with them. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes second and short. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
17-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Set. 380.
Shotgun give to Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throwing now, Herbert. This one's caught. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Herbert back to throw. Catch is made in close. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
380.
Hampton. And he takes it into the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Dicker on out for the PAT.
Cameron Dicker for the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
28. Raiders 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Let's go now. 1918.
Working on first down. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Cameron Dicker.
Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Let's go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Throw right side, finds Besh. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down. We've set it down from 37. Back to pass on first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to jump it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Brought in by his back here. It's Shenty. Gets it to the 15. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-up, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders get it back to a 14-point game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Davis. He lost the football. Great dodge and turnover there on the return. And he's going to be touched down as that one comes to an end.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing the lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
1st and 10 from the 32. Herbert now off the play fake. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Delta, hunt. Ready.
Running behind center with Harris. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Herbert with a blitz coming. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by the Kobe team. And the Raiders will take over beyond their own 40. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to Genty. Rolling into enemy territory. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Las Vegas.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Running back sent in motion. From the red zone on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Genty on the draw. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Patterson is good. And that'll get him back to 11.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Things going well so far. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Now an inside give to Hampton. Nearly starts the drive with the 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Running it with Hampton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Hampton gets it from the pistol. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it. But these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Kappa.
They give him out to Najee. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Herbert from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To the air on third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
A big loss on the play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And the game stays at 11.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
19 Tiger.
Giving this to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
50-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Slot receivers headed left. Working now from the gun. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 14. And the Las Vegas first down.
Only one quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Raiders have the ball, and they have work to do to save their playoff run. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Straight ahead with Genty. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70.
Putting a receiver in motion. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. Go.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, getting down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. This will be a 44-yard look. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
Raiders
His make
20.
there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Darius Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
He was brought down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. And as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Brought in by Ganson. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
And the Chargers
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down from the 42. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's caught left side by Harris. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Lion. Set.
Draw play here, Hampton. Nice choice there to send this outside. It gets about 6 yards on the carry. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Play action now for Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Black. Ready.
A quick slant. Here's McConkey. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now.
Delta. Ready.
Hampton now up the middle. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Set.
Now a run with Harris. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got a home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Harris gets it on the draw. And this is going to be just what his defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
A loss of 1.
Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running a draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Set. Ready. Ready.
On the carry, it's Hampton. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run. Momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Set. Ready. Ready. Go.
Now run with Hampton. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chargers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers lead by 15 now.
35. Raiders 20. Cameron Dicker to kick
Dicker
off
all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 3. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
At their own 15-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 19 Tiger.
It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Raiders facing a 15-point deficit. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Give here to Jency. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Jency from the gun. Gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line of gain. So here comes 4th down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. Punt meets him at the 28. And the dive forward, a couple of more, a little exclamation point on some great starting field position.
At their own 37-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Drawing up for him. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line.